final film we're going to be looking at in any detail today is called Role Play, and this is streaming on Prime. Emma and Andy, I think you've seen this one. Andy, can you introduce it?
Everything that Dan just said about Netflix and filler movies applies to Role Play and Amazon Prime.
Oh.
Here's a clip.
How was Nebraska?
It was, the usual.
Remember that film a few years back with Arnie and, I forget her name, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which was where he was the secret agent and she didn't know. This is a role reversal thing. Here we've got...
True Lies.
True Lies. Thank you, Emma.
True Lies.
I had it in my mind. I knew exactly what I was going to say, and then as soon as I came to say it, I forgot. Kaylee Cuoco is the wife in this one from Big Bang Theory fame. She plays a woman who, unbeknown to her husband, is a secretly trained agent who goes around killing people. She tells him she's off doing all sorts of different jobs for different people around the country. Actually, she's killing people all over the world. He finds out eventually. It's stuff and nonsense. The plot plays out in a very, very predictable way as husband and wife are reunited, save the day, save their kids. There's a bit of action, but really it's nothing special. And that's all I want to say about it, because I'm depressed as well. For the same reason Dan was depressed about what he just said about Netflix, this feels exactly that Amazon Prime are doing exactly the same. Bill Nighy is in this. Bill Nighy's... What the hell is Bill Nighy doing this other than picking up a chat? I've met Bill Nighy. He's terrific. I love Bill Nighy. But what is he doing in this other than picking up a paycheck? I haven't got a clue. Thankfully, I mean, he's not in all of it. He's only in the first part of the film. I don't understand what he's doing being in such trashy nonsense. It's an Amazon Prime filler that, as Dan says, will be on the front page of Amazon for a week. It will disappear. Nobody will ever see it again. It'll end up being sold for 10p in the one remaining DVD shop in Argentina in the world, Blockbusters, and that'll be it. It'll be forgotten.
Okay. Emma, if it's an action film, you probably loved it.
I bet Emma loved it.
So I enjoyed it in that, again, didn't have to use my brain.
You certainly didn't have to use your brain. No, that's very true.
It was a very unchallenging brain for my week, film-wise. What I will say is that as much as I love her as Penny in The Big Bang Theory, she is not made for these films. Like,
definitely just not.
It was
terrible. Had
you cast a different woman in the main part and swapped out Bill Nighy, I think... No, don't shout at me, Andy. I think this would have been a good film. Like, that I wouldn't mind watching again.
Passable, yeah. I think better casting would have improved it. Well, I mean, it couldn't get any worse, so better casting would have improved it 100%. Yeah.
But, I mean, and like I say, I love Bill Nighy, and had this been a more comedic, like, a bit like, Bobby mentioned it on Netflix, Red Notice.
Red Notice.
Had it been a bit more comedic, then I think Bill Nighy would have really worked in this. It was a little bit chaotic, and it's a passable watch. But yeah, just watch True Lies or pretty much anything.
Anything else? Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny those last two films we've looked at, because for me it always used to be Sky Original was always the thing that was almost like the death.
You can almost include them as well.
Which was Beekeeper.
The Beekeeper was Sky Original, yes. Yeah. But it was better.
It's really depressing as a movie lover to see all of these movie stars who was, really talented, all these TV stars, being paid a hell of a lot of money to do these, content films. That's what I'm going to call them from now on. There's no kind of artistry to them or any kind of directorial vision. It's just, let's just get stuff out, let's just pumped it out, get the views, get the algorithm, next one. It's a conveyor belt. And with the death of physical media as well, with films, for example, Netflix recently deleted the film Hush by Mike Flanagan, which is a fantastic horror film. They've just wiped it from their records for no, because they ran out. I don't know. They didn't want to renew the license or whatever. But they're going to keep churning out stuff like this. It's a very, very dismaying outlook for the future of filmmaking. I think if this is what Netflix, Amazon, Sky, these leaders, these big market leaders in media are just going to be churning out for us like a sausage factory. I think it's a very sad situation.
Well, we're not helping this, are we, by watching them to review them? But
maybe we shouldn't watch them. Maybe we should.
Maybe we embargo them. Yes, but you don't know until you watch them sometimes.
But then again, some of them can be really good.
Yeah, some of them could be good. Some of them could be good. Yeah. Scores on the doors for role play. Then Emma.
5 from me.
Oh, okay. And Andy.
4.
So that's a Flickering Dreams score of 4.5. It's yet another miss. So we've only had one hit so far tonight, and that is The Beekeeper, which kind of sets the level, doesn't it, for the films this week.